factors is the design of things, spaces, and processes so they fit better with people in terms of how people are designed physically and how we process information.
Why is it important?
Well, when things or processes or areas are designed without considering human factors, they may be really difficult to use, and so they may not be used at all.
So where do you start?
Well, we start with standards and guidelines that are based on scientific principles. And for example, they help us understand how the eye works, which would help us understand what colors to use in our displays.
Oh, I get it.
Then we use what we know is good for human operators, and we get real operators involved in the process. This is called user-centered design.
What are you working on now?
Well, here at NASA Langley Research Center, we design displays and aiding technologies for airplane cockpits. We do user-centered design of these concepts by involving real pilots and testing them in aircraft simulators like this one, the IFD.
What is the IFD?
The IFD is Integration Flight Deck. The IFD is a copy of the flight deck on the NASA Boeing 757.
We learned that in designing, you have to use the iterative process, where you test, evaluate, and redesign. Human factors is sort of like that.
Yes, that's right. The iterative design process is an important part of user-centered design. You want to involve users all the way through the process, from concept formation all the way through to testing in a real environment.
What kind of human factors should we consider for our lift chair?
Well, first you need to define your user population. Will Jacob be the only one using the chair, or will other friends use it as well?
We hadn't thought of other users. It would be nice to have for other people who might need to be lifted.
Well, you need to consider your users' requirements, the design goals too. So they may be safety, comfort, usability.
Anything else?
You need to consider the anthropometric characteristics of your users.
Anthropometric? What is that?
Anthropometry is the study of measuring people. There's static measurements such as arm length and height, and then there's functional measurements such as viewing angle and reach.